Good morning, everybody. It is going to be a beautiful sunny Friday morning, so I have decided to get up and at it pretty early. It's 5:35 a.m. The sun is actually just rising. We are going to drive about an hour and 15 minutes over to Kenosha Pass. That's where one of the trailheads for the beautiful Colorado Trail is located. I do not personally know much about that trail. I just know I want to hike the entire thing one day before I die. So let's go learn a little bit today about the Colorado Trail. Come along with me, will ya?
I spend most of my time viewing what I want from the outside. I comb it over like it's the scene of a crime.
So if you are doing this hike from point to point, you absolutely should sign this book. I found one in here from 2022. And then I also found one in here from 2025. There's also a couple of other little things that people leave along the trail. Got a lipstick. Let's see what color it is. All right. And somebody left us a really cool painted rock. So there's a lot of neat little things you can find in this little bin here, but most importantly, it's for those folks doing the entire through hike so that they can sign in and there's a record that you've been through. All right, let's head over to the main trailhead here where we're gonna hop on the Colorado Trail and hopefully learn a thing or two today. Welcome to the Colorado Trail, you guys. So before we make our way over to the actual trailhead to get started on the trail, I wanted to point out this circular area that there is here right at the trailhead. There's 3 placards and it just kind of explains the history of Kenosha Pass, as well as the railway system nearby, as well as all of the wildlife that you're likely to encounter on the trail.
The only guilty I find staring back at me in the mirror at night, stuck in place just waiting for
Okay, so let's get started on this beautiful little walk today on the Colorado Trail. We are hiking only a small portion of one of the segments today. The Colorado Trail is a very long, over 500 miles through trail that is from Durango in the southwest part of the state and goes all the way to Waterton Canyon, which is near the Denver area. You can start on either end, and it usually takes folks about 4 to 6 weeks to complete the entire trail in one trek. All right, so remember earlier when we just got here, we saw the sign with all the animals we absolutely could encounter on this trail. Thankfully, the poop that we just encountered is not bear poo. I believe it might be deer poop, and it's pretty fresh. So maybe there's a couple of little guys in the area that we'll get lucky enough to see. This particular area of the Colorado Trail is known for all of its aspen trees. This is absolutely beautiful in the fall when all of these gorgeous leaves turn color. And these guys are monsters. They're only about 30 or 40 feet where we are right now. I can tell you that at higher elevations where we are, like 10,000 feet, they don't grow quite as tall as the lower elevations. Those guys can get like 70 to 80 feet. And this creates just a beautiful hallway of yellow come fall. Historically speaking, the Colorado Trail is actually a pretty new trail. The idea came about in, I think, the 1970s, and it was actually completed in 1987. Most of this trail was built by volunteers and it's still maintained mostly by volunteers, so that's partially what makes it extra special. In terms of how many people hit this trail every year, about 500 people annually do this trail from start to finish. I believe it's upwards of about 30,000 people a year visit this trail to do day hikes. I believe this is the first Colorado Trail marker we've seen since we hopped on this trail this morning. Check it out. All right, everybody, so we have reached about the 2-mile mark into the trail. So far, it's just been a pretty straight shot. As you can see behind me, we have basically followed this range here to the right, and it opened up as we climbed a little bit higher. It opened up that valley quite a bit. So I think this is a perfect time to take a quick Gatorade and snack break, and then we're going to continue.
Someone else to say I can live my the only comfort I've found is blending in with another crowd. When things go wrong, we'll pass the blame around. 'Cause I can't lie awake for someone to say I can live my life, but I keep asking for permission.
All right, everybody, we are back by the trailhead where we started this morning. Not only is Kenosha Pass an amazing trailhead that leads to a great segment of this Colorado Trail, but there's also Kenosha Pass Campground with a whole bunch of dispersed sites. The fee area is all self-serve, as you can see.
No, I keep asking for permission. Oh, I keep asking for permission. Why do I keep asking for permission? Oh, and I can't lie awake for someone else to say I can live my life.
Well, folks, that just about wraps up the hike for today. However, we are going to head a couple of miles down the road over to Jefferson Market. This store is absolutely adorable. It's an old country mart. They push out the best fudge. We are not leaving without a piece of fudge. So I'll see you there.
We're above 7,000 feet.
I would say it's a very successful day if we get to do hiking and we get to get fudge on the way out. So cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for coming along with me today. We did a total of about 4 miles. Today was all about immersing ourselves in the beauty of the Colorado Trail. So I hope you had a wonderful time in Mother Nature with me. I'll see you on the next one. If you've enjoyed my video, don't forget to click like and subscribe to my Wild Treks channel.